Again, this is assignment 62, and we're going to be looking at some of the new words. You've probably seen these last year. We're going to be looking at complementary angles. Who remembers what complementary angles are? Ava, what?
They're angles that add up to 190.
Yeah, they're angles
not 190.
to 90 degrees. Two angles. So this is a complement of this and vice versa. This one is a complement of that. They add up to 90. Supplementary add up to be 180. 20 and 160 is 180. And one of the ways that you can remember that is C comes before S. So the C gets the lower number and S gets the higher number. It's double the C. Then on adjacent like adjacent neighbors, they're right next door to each other. So this one, and they share a common side. So adjacent are like next door neighbors. Then linear pair. Linear pair is they fall on a line. So they form two angles that add up to be 180. So they're adjacent, they're linear, and also they are supplementary. So that one is all three of them. Vertical is when you have two intersecting lines, they form vertical angles. So number 1 and 3, vertical angles are always congruent. So 1 and 3 are congruent, 2 and 4 are congruent. Then let's go ahead and look at this.
Well, what does that mean again?
Their linear angles are always congruent.
No, I'm just asking, what is congruent?
Congruent means they're equal.
Okay.
Had you guys have not seen that word before?
I've heard it, but like it's never really well over it.
All right. Alrighty, so here, identify each pair of angles as complementary or supplementary. Again, complementary is the lower letter, it gets the 90. Supplementary is the higher letter, it gets double that amount. So DEF and GEF, what do those add up to be? It adds up to be 180. So those are what kind of angles? They are supplementary.
We have to like add it like how they do it.
You can kind of do it mentally here. All right, on this one is the 108 and 71. What does that add up to be? It adds up to be 180. So those are what? Those are supplementary. AED and BEC, they're what kind of angles? First, the first type of angle aren't they right across from each other? So the best answer is they are vertical angle. Oh, it's not asking you if they're vertical. Never mind. Thank you. So these would be 45 and 45 are 90. So they're actually complementary and also they are vertical. So these are complementary, and I'm going to, even though they're not asking for it, and they are vertical because vertical angles are always congruent. Okay. Then on, so you're going to name all the angle measures here, and let's do this first before we try to answer this. Who knows the angle number 3? What would that measure be? It would be 27. Those are vertical, so those are going to be congruent. Who thinks they know how I can name this number 4? Do you think that's 27?
No, you add them both together.
Why would I add them together?
I don't know.
Why would I add them together? Is this 27? And how do I know that even part of it's 27? Has nothing to do with this other one. Look at this. Isn't this a straight line right here? Mm-hmm. What is a straight line? The degrees of a straight line
180.
is 180. So I know that line is 180. then I can take away this 27, and that'll tell me what's left. So on that is going to, I need a better pen. So that is going to be, oh, I do need another pen. So that is going to be 3. Oh, well, I can't teach today because I do not have a pen. So that is 3, and that is going to be 5, 1. So this one is 153, such that if I add these together, that's going to add to be 180 degrees. So who knows then what the angle 2 is? It is because they're vertical angles. They're right across each other. It's 153. So always do that before you answer any of these. So now I think we've got all the answers. What's the measure of angle 4?
153.
153. What angle is congruent to angle 4? Angle 2. Which angles are supplements of angle 3? If I add 27 and some other angle, it should equal 180. Maria, what do you think? Yeah, angle 4 is supplementary, and also 23 and 153 on the bottom. So also angle 2. So it's going to be angle 4 and angle 2. The sum of all of these angles, who thinks they know what that would be? Would be 360 degrees. If you go a full circle, it is 360 degrees. On a sheet of paper, I don't think we're going to do that. Draw an angle that is a complement of each angle. Then draw the supplement of each angle. We're not going to do that. So we're going to get 2 answers. First, we're going to find the complement of each angle. So who thinks what number added to 65 will give us 90? What do you think? Is what? 25. So 25 is the complement. On 72, what would I subtract this from to find out? 90. Here, Ava, you can pass this out, please. Oh, Edward, did you get your calculator? Okay. Did Mrs. Edwards give it to you? Let's see if you have your calculator.
Because you left it. Oh, I did. I didn't get it. You left it yesterday, and Miss S came.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so give Edward one.
Oh,
Ava.
is it in her classroom? I'll get it first thing.
All right. So if I subtract 90 minus 72, what do you get? It's 18. That is the complement. What's the complement of 4? What would I subtract it from? We're doing the complement.
Okay.
So you're subtracting to get the complement from 90. What is that number? Is 86. What's the complement of 17? Okay, somebody else answer. Let me call on somebody. Noah, what's the complement of 17? Okay. So 73, such that if I add them, it comes to 90. Edward, what's the complement of 61? Is 29. What's the complement of Ava? 83 is 7 degrees. Those two add up to 90. Maria, what's the complement of 24? 36.
66. Yeah.
You've got a calculator.
That's all you have to tell me. Oh, this is
What is it?
66.
It is 66 degrees. The complement, Ava, of 69.
21.
21 degrees. Make sure you put your degree sign on it, which I didn't. Complement, Elijah, of 19.
71.
71 degrees. The complement, Edward, of 6.
84.
84 degrees. The complement, Noah, of 45.
5.
And that should be easy, 45 degrees. Then let's go back, and now we're going to name the supplement of each. Supplements add up to be what? 180. So this time you're going to subtract from 180. So the supplement of 65 is 115. 115. Edward, the supplement of 72, 108 degrees. The supplement, Noah, of angle 4, 176. Good job. The supplement, Ava, of angle that's 17 degrees,
17, right?
of 17,
163.
163. Maria, the supplement of an angle that's 61, what? 119. And we'll just put that this is C and S. All right. The supplement of an angle that is 83, Elijah, is what? 97 degrees. The supplement, Edward, of an angle that's 24, 156 degrees. Noah, the supplement of an angle that's 69, 111. Maria, the supplement of an angle that's 19 degrees, 161, 6, 7. Yep, that's it. Is Ava, the supplement of an angle that's 6 degrees,
174.
174. And the supplement of an angle that is 45. Noah, what? The supplement? 135. Okay. All right, and that's it. Okay. Flip it over to the back. Use the figure at the right to answer these questions. First, mark the congruent pairs. In fact, this is a good one. Okay. So, in fact, before I even answer the question, we're going to fill out all of these. So, how can I find, let me see, this is 140. Oh, I can't find much of anything here. Okay, so I see a line here. I see a line right here. What does any line add up to be? 180. So I know this angle plus this angle plus this angle add up to be 180. Who knows how I can find this missing angle? No, how?
Add them and then subtract them?
Yeah, add them up. So 140 and 24 is at 164. So we're going to take 180 minus 164. And that, I think is that 16? So this would be 16 degrees. Now, what other angle is 16 degrees? Now, I kind of messed up my drawing. It is, let me see, this crosses, if I'm looking at this, here is this, and here is this. You are right, it is the number 5. So this one's also 16 degrees. And then...
That 6 is 24 as well?
Yeah, so on the 24, the intersecting one is right here, so you're right. So these two are congruent, the number 6 and 3, so that is 24. And then, who thinks they know what the number 4 is?
140.
I think it's 140. Let me see if the lines cross. Yes, it does. And in fact, just to double check, I can check if these three add up. 140, 16, and 24. If we're right, because they fall on a straight line, they should add up to be 180. That's 10. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So those numbers are all correct. So now we can go back and answer these. What is the measure of angle 2? We've got 16. What angle is vertical to angle 3? Angle 6. So those two are vertical. Which angles share a vertex and a side with angle 3? So which ones share a vertex and a side? Would it be one of them is 2? What's another one?
4.
And 4. So they share here, these two share a vertex, and here these two share a vertex. So it's angle 2 and 4. So angle 2 and angle 4 on either side of that 3. Which angles are not adjacent, are not next door neighbors, and are not vertical to 1? So they want one that is not adjacent, so we don't want 6 or 3. Who thinks they know one that's not adjacent? And not vertical. It leaves you with 2 angles. 3 and 5. Is right always, sometimes, or never, and explain. When angles form a linear pair, one of the angles is acute. So if 2 angles form a linear pair, when I draw it this way, do I have an acute angle?
Yes.
Yes. Is that always, though?
No. Actually, yes. Isn't it?
Are those a linear pair?
Yes.
Yeah. 40, 90 and 90 is 180. Are either of these acute?
No.
No. So is it always, sometimes, or never?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And you should just draw a picture to support, yes here, but no here. So it's sometimes. 2 angles are supplement. They are both acute angles. Is that possible?
No.
No. Acute is less than 90 and less than 90, so 89, it would be never. If you know the supplement of an angle, can you find its complement? Okay, well, not always. Because if I know, let me see, if you know the supplement, so let's suppose I have, an angle 30 degrees. What's its supplement? A supplement adds up to be what? 180. So the supplement would be 150. So if you know the supplement of an angle, which I know this one is 150, can you find its complement? Can I find the complement of 150?
No.
No. Does 150 have a complement that adds up to 90? No. So this is a no. But what if my angle were 160? What would be its complement? I'm sorry, what would be its supplement? It would be 20. So its supplement would be 20. Could I find the complement of that angle? Yes. So is this a always, sometimes, or never? Sometimes. Sometimes, depending upon what that number is. So it is a sometimes. Make sure you have some pictures because this one is a yes. I can find its complement. This one is a no. Okay. And this one, it says, write and solve an equation to find the missing angle measure. Oh, this is good. They want to know EZD. EZD. They want to know this right here.
Right angle.
What is who knows the measure of this angle?
90 degrees.
And why is it 90 degrees?
Because you can follow in a box.
Well, and I'm not going to do it the way they said to solve it. Aren't these vertical angles right here?
Mm-hmm.
And vertical angles are congruent. So it is equal to 90 degrees because of vertical angles. Then they want you to find DXC. Where's D? D to X to C. So they want you to find this angle. Who thinks they know how you could find that angle?
Perfect.
Is what? No. Why is it minus 180?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a straight line. That's what your key is on these, is you're looking for a straight line, which is right here. And every straight line is 180. And you just have to take away what? You have to take away the 143, and that'll give you 37 degrees. So this one is 37 degrees. And those two together add up to be 180. So it is, on this one, it's 180 degrees minus the 143, which is 37 degrees. And then it says, why or why not? I don't know. Angle HKJ and angle JK. So if this has a KJ and this one has a JK, that means they're sharing a ray. So I can put, here's KJ and KJ. Do you agree?
Okay.
So what is the vertex? Is it the J or is it the K? It's the K. So I know that I'm going to have some ray where this is K and this is J. So this one I just need to add, it says HKJ. So I'll put it here. And I didn't do that straight. Sorry about that. HKJ and JKL. So where would I put the L ray? I want it JKL. How can I put JK? Where am I going to put the L? Here? Would that be an angle? But then they would be sharing HK. They wouldn't be sharing KJ. This is what they're sharing. JK. They're sharing JK. How can I draw the L so they're still sharing JK? Over here? JKL, HKJ. Yes. So they share a vertex and one side. If JKL is 38, JKL is 38, can you determine the measure of HKJ? Can I determine this measure?
No.
No, because you don't know what HKL is. If I knew that HKL was 90, I could subtract that. If I knew HKL was 100, I could subtract. But we don't know. It's no, don't have enough information. Don't know angle HKL. If I knew HKL, I could subtract it, but I don't know. The measure of angle 1 is twice the measure of angle 2. Okay, we can do that. The measure of angle 1, so the measure of angle 1 is what?
Twice the measure.
Is equal to twice the measure of angle 2. Oh, okay, I got this. Okay, so, and if they're supplementary, what does it mean if they're supplementary? So let's do that. Let's add them up. M1 plus 2M, it's twice the measure of angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to twice the measure of angle 2. Is equal to 180. Okay. So how many M's do I have here? 1 M plus 2 more M's is how many M's? 3 M's, which is 180. How do I get rid of the 3? Divide by 3. Divide by 3. So 1 M is 60. So one of my M's is 60. Oh, measure angle. Okay, so 60. And the other one is 2 times 60. What's 2 times 60? Is 120. So angle 1 is equal, because measure 1 is equal to twice this one. So angle 1 is 120. And the second one, the measure of angle 2 is 60. Such that they are supplementary and they add up to be 180. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. You can put that away.
Wait, did you just put in our
You can put it in your binder, unless you want to take it home for some reason.
That's the number, is it?
I think so, too.
62. Okay. And then let's go ahead and look at this that I put on your desk. It says name the vertex and the sides of each. And I'm going to go through this quickly because we don't have a lot of time. So the vertex is M. The vertex is,
Is this 62?
it's still 62. And then the sides of each angle are each ray. It starts from the M. Side 1 is M, the ray MN. And side 2 is, who thinks they know what the side 2 is? What is the side? No, it doesn't start at L. It starts at,
Teachers, just to let you know, there's a big pot of soup in the teacher's kitchen from the special kitchen of Miss Harris, Miss Haggerty, and Miss Jean. Please help yourself.
thank you. Okay, so what is the vertex on this one? The vertex is equal to what? Is equal to R, angle R. And then the two sides. This side is called what? It's a ray. So side 1 is ray, R to S. Side 2 is what? Starts from the vertex through the Q. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Going down here, name each angle in 4 ways. One of them is angle EDC, angle EDC. Another one with 3 letters is CDE, just backwards. CDE. This doesn't ask you for the rays. This is the actual angle. And then another way is it has a number here. I can name it by the number, angle 3. Who thinks they know one more way?
Angle D.
Angle D. Then on this one, the number 7, the same thing. I could name it angle EFG, EFG. Another 3-letter name. Can somebody tell me another 3-letter name? Yep, GFE. Then this has a number. Angle what? And angle F. Okay. Then it says down here, draw and label an angle to fit the description and try to make it as straight as possible. An obtuse. So an obtuse is just, it's bigger than 90 degrees and they're not asking you any specific number. So obtuse angle, and this is going to be, where am I going to put the Y? At the vertex. Done. An acute angle, so we know it's smaller than 90. An acute. And what's the vertex letter going to be?
I.
The I. And it doesn't, we'll just put the J here. JIH. And then you can name the other 2, a right angle and a straight angle. Let's flip it over. Name all the angles that have a V, that have V as a vertex. What? Oh, name all the angles that all of these have.
All these have D.
So in other words, you're going to name all the angles. So this one is angle There's, oh, this is too many. Okay, so we can name angle 5, angle 6, angle 5, angle 6. Who knows another name?
Angle B.
We're not going to do all of these. This is too many.
How many angles do you have to do?
You're going to do all of them in this picture. So another name is what? You can I name it angle V?
No, wait, no, it's two angles.
No, because there's two angles. So I could name one of them angle JV. Is that JVI? JVI. The other one I could name IVH. And there's one more angle.
HB.
Very good. HVJ. So angle HVJ. What's in the middle of all of them? The V. Okay. So this one would have 5 just for that. This one's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do one of those, but you're not going to have to do that many of these. We're going to take 2 of these off. It's like, come on. That's too much. So let's go ahead and look at, let's do the 18. We will do the 18.
Okay.
So number 18, we can certainly name it angle 1, angle 2, angle what? 3. And then let's name each of those by the letters. So on angle 1, what are the letters? FVG. So angle FVG. Angle 2 is what?
GVH.
Is angle GVH. Angle 3 is what?
HVI.
Very good. Is angle HVI. But then there's 3 more angles. One of them, so you might want to draw it, one is these 2. From here to here to here. So what angle is that? It is FV to H. And then there's another one right here. So G what?
GV.
GVI. So angle GVI. And there's one more.
FBI.
Is what?
FBI.
Very good. The whole entire thing is angle FVI. We're not going to do these 2. Like, no. So you're going to name, how many of these? We'll have you do 15, 14, these 3. So just do those 3. I'm going to cross off the 17. Okay. So you'll do those 4. Then state of the given, this is easy. State if the given point is on the interior, exterior, or on the angle. This one is where?
Exterior.
Exterior. You just can put EX. This one is where?
Interior.
It's on the interior. This one is,
Exterior.
this is easy. Exterior. What is 25? This is on the interior. 24 is on the angle. This one is
Exterior.
exterior. We have to do this, but draw driver. B. So that point D is on the interior. I don't want to do that right now. Okay. So go to this one, pairs of angles. Okay. So name a pair of complementary. Who can tell me two complementary angles?
BOC. BOC.
There's complementary add up to be 90 degrees, so I need 2 angles. That's it. So this angle and this angle add up to be 90. So it's angle A, and let's try to go in alphabetical order the best we can. AOB and angle, is it COD? COD. Name supplementary, write the supplementary angle to BOA. BOA, what's supplementary?
The one that adds up to one.
If they're supplementary, they lie on a straight line. Do you see a straight line next to AOB? It is right here. So its supplementary is, here's BOA, its supplementary is this one. It is BOD. It says AOE, okay, AOE and DOE are supplementary. So find AOE. So here's supplementary, they lie on a straight line. And if you know this one's 30, how do you find its supplement? Yes, ma'am. From what?
Subtract from 180.
Take 180, you're right, minus the one that you know. And so AOE is equal to 150 degrees. Okay. Name the angles adjacent to BOC. BOC, there's actually two. What are the next door neighbors to BOC? Is it AOB?
Angle AOB and angle COB.
Angle AOB, and you're right, and this one. Because that's angle BOC. The next door neighbors are these two. Angle COD. And you will finish doing the same on this one. Flip it to this one, the last page. And identify each pair as adjacent, vertical, complementary, supplementary, or a linear pair. So we'll do a few of these, and then you're going to have to do the rest. 1 and 2 are what? They're adjacent. They're next door neighbors. So these are adjacent. What about 4? They're adjacent, but they're also something else. Do they lie on a straight line? So they're supplementary. I can't spell supplement.
Just do SMT.
You can spell it for it. Let's learn how to spell it. What about the number 7? They're what? Vertical. They intersect each other across. They are vertical. And vertical angles are always congruent. I spelled that wrong. I put an L here. There should be. And you will do the rest of those. Okay. Then this says down here, name 2 acute vertical. So which ones are vertical? Oh, I see. Does anybody see 2 vertical? That their lines intersect? Where? Tell me one of them.
Angle BGE and angle
BG what?
BGE and
Nope. That's not vertical.
oh, too acute. My bad.
People, here's a line. Here's a line. Here's an intersecting line. Are these 2 vertical? Yes. So those are the 2 acute vertical. So that would be angle. Is it EGF?
Yes.
And angle CGD. Again, try to go alphabetical if you can. Angle CGD. Name 2 obtuse vertical. Again, I'm going to look for 2 crossing lines. Has to be obtuse. I see one here. Does anything cross that one? Yes, I see it. So here's a crossing line. Here's a crossing line. Okay, let's see, where is it crossing? Here. I have to highlight it. Let me see if I can see it better if I highlight it. So this crosses this. Okay. So the vertical, the obtuse would that be this one? And this one? So those are my crossing lines. So it's going to be F, G, C, or C. Let's do it alphabetically. C, G, F. C, G, F. And what's the other one? D, G, E. Okay. And I'm going to let you do the rest of them. And on the adjacent one, because it could be, all of these are adjacent. They're all next to each other. So I'm going to say, name a pair of adjacent angles next to angle AGB. AGB. So name the adjacent angles next to AGB. Does that make sense? And then you're going to name the rest of them. How can I tell complementary? Oh, complementary. If you're looking for complementary angles, what are you looking for? Two that add up to be what? 90. Do these two add up to be 90, do you think? Does that form a right angle? No. Does this one and this one form a right angle?
No, it's EGA.
It's what?
EGA.
So, well, if this forms a right angle, then these two also would form a right angle.
Yeah.
So you can either name these two pairs, or you can name these two pairs, because this does form a right angle. Okay, so that's it. And a linear pair, you'll have different answers for that. So you guys can go ahead and start. You're going to do everything in this packet, except the ones that we crossed out.
Do we have to do 2 to 8
On this front?
this now?
Yes.
And 10 to 12?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, everything on this one. We crossed out these 4, so you don't have to do those. We'll do those tomorrow. Okay.
Good thing.